The pastor of the church is like the nucleus of the cell. The nucleus's function is to control protein synthesis and contain DNA, whereas the pastor's job is to teach and guide the church in their daily walks with God. The deacons of the church are like the nucleolus of the cell. The nucleolus's function is to make ribosomes control most of the cell's functions. Just like the deacon's job is to control most of the church's functions and to make sure that the church is functioning correctly. The worship of the church is like the smoothie R. The smoothie R's job is to transport materials throughout the cell. Just like the worship's job is to transport God's word through music around the church. The Bible is like the rough ER. The rough ER's function is to carry the protein throughout the cell and transport it to the right places in the cell. Just like the Bible's contains God's word and transports it into people's walks with God. Sunday service is like the Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus's job is to package, sort, and deliver items to the proper places in the cell. Just like during Sunday service, the message gets delivered to every person in the assembly. The cooks of the church are like the chloroplast of a plant cell. The chloroplast's job is to make food for the plant to use as energy using photosynthesis. Just like the cooks of the church make food for the people to eat each Sunday afternoon after church. Jesus is like the mitochondria of the church. Mitochondria's job is to take and break down nutrients to create energy for the cell to use on a daily basis. Just like Jesus takes away our pains and gives us back joy, peace, grace, and love as energy so we can make it through our daily lives on our walks with God. The treasure of the church is like the vacuole of the cell. The vacuole's job is to store food, water, and nutrients for the cell to use. Just like the treasurer stores the money and packages it for spendings so that the church can expand and grow. The church toilets are like the lysosomes of a cell. A lysosome's job is to break down and get rid of the waste in a cell. Just like the toilet breaks down the waste and takes it away from the church after someone uses the restroom. Bible study is like the cytoskeleton of the cell. The cytoskeleton allows things to move throughout the cell and interact. Just like Bible study helps people to move throughout their walks with God and interact with other Christians. The children of the church are like the centrioles. The centrioles help the cell to split and divide to make more cells. Just like the children of the church are the next generation for new Christians so that the Christian community grows and develops into new things. The doors of the church are like the cell membrane. The cell membrane's job is to control what goes in and out of the cell and not let in things that are not needed in the cell. Just like the doors control who comes in and out of the church and doesn't allow in things that aren't needed in the church.